So it's been a minute, obviously, since I uploaded on the channel. So this is kind of a brief update video, so I can say I'm still alive, I'm making things, they're just not ready. I'm still working on my short film, still working on some YouTube stuff. Just got busy with life. That's the simplest answer I can give. But I wanted to make this video kind of to dip my toe back into content creation, because it is something that I want to pursue, but also something that I can keep simple. This video isn't going to require too much setup, but it's still going to stretch me creatively. As far as updates go, I've got a couple of things. I'll just keep it short and sweet. I got to teach at a filmmaking summer camp for high schoolers. That was awesome. And I'm just slowly but surely buying bits and pieces of gear where I can. Sports broadcasting job is starting back up, and I'm having a great time at my job at the creamery. So things have been good. Just very busy, very busy. Anyway, the meat and potatoes of this video is I'm kind of sick of my profile picture. I've had it for a while now, I think since the start of the channel. And it's this photo of me the first time I got to hold a Sony FX6. There's a lot of joy in that photo. I like the photo, but I don't feel like it rings as like, this guy knows how to make content, or this guy knows what he's doing. I don't know, I've just been seeing everybody else's profile pictures on YouTube, other filmmakers, and there's so much intention that has gone into what they made. I thought it was about time for me to try and design something too. You know, hopefully by the next video, I'll have gotten a haircut. I'm starting to get sick of this long hair. Basically what I'm thinking is we should do it in here, the little craft and filmmaking room. So we've got this kind of periwinkle, no, what? Blue. We've got a blue wall, and I'm thinking we can, yeah, get in a little closer, and then we'll be shooting the shadow side. Maybe I need to fill it in. Definitely want a hair light over here, but you know, I can kind of look this way and ham it up for the camera, the profile picture, something like that. I do kind of have a ticking clock because I'm relying on the daylight outside. I'd say I probably have an hour, so I'm gonna want to do this kind of quick if I want to get lucky. So that looks pretty good. Our key light looks pretty good. I think the wall looks all right. I don't know if I want to soften it, because we do have some, well, you can see them. Got these like kind of curtains here, but I don't know if I want to soften it that much. Why don't we give it a shot? See what happens. Looks a little bit better. Well, yeah, I think that looks a lot better actually. See, this is why you take chances on things that you think maybe be stupid, because sometimes they're not stupid. You just think they're stupid. Okay, one thing I did just realize, I'm gonna want a lot of light for this. So maybe this actually needs to be more of the hair light, and then I bring the key side in over here where I can actually control it. I tell you what, man, I've only bought one light so far to add to my kit, and that's the Aputure 60X. Would I recommend it as baby's first all-in-one sort of key light kind of thing? Maybe not, at least not for the price. I think you should probably go for like some of the newer Amaran stuff. But at the same time, this thing really packs a punch. It's not nearly as bright as other key sources, but I mean, I've been able to do almost everything that I wanted to with this little guy. I also love, it's just, well, actually I'll show you guys. Also, I just love how much forethought was put into it. Shocker, company that makes lights puts forethought into making their lights. Shut up. Get you out of the way now that you're ready. I'm not gonna want it to be super directional. Need to go get that big bounce board. If you're trying to build up your kit for like sort of run and gun documentary filmmaking or smaller short film, basically, if you don't have a lot of money and don't plan on taking out a loan for your video equipment, I think that these giant, like 5-in-1 reflector disc things are such a good investment for filmmakers. Cause like, yeah, if you've got the money, buy road rags, Matthews road rags. Those things are awesome. They're not indestructible, but they're pretty close. Now, are these indestructible? Certainly not. However, if I break this, it's $34. And if I break the road rags, I don't even know if I could reorder them. Let's see if I can be evil and balance this. Evil, like, oh, light goes out. Get the house lights off. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I am liking how this looks. Back to the drawing board. Sorry, to be clear, I just am mixing two color temperatures without much regard for the fact that they look nothing alike, and that was really stupid. I don't have to open these curtains back up now. Like I said, ticking clock. Let's see, what are we at, 30%? Let's go up to 45 on this one, because I do want some kind of lighting ratio going on. So if I'm right here, I have no idea. I'm using the back camera, so I have no idea what it looks like. But I imagine this is probably the angle we'll go for. That looked a lot better than I thought it would. Holy moly. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think what I'll probably do is get a couple props. Like, what am I might stack, like my Pelican cases or something. Gosh, I'm gonna feel like the ending of the Young Sheldon intro where they're all like, no, you know what I should grab? Hold on. So I traveled to visit some family that was in town the other week, and I stopped at a yard sale, not really expecting to find much, and I found this. It's a Konica Super 8 film camera, which is super cool. I mean, it just looks awesome. The viewfinder is really neat. It's in shockingly good condition for how I found it. We'll bump up the intensity just to 50 to see how that is. So now, stand in position, look pretty, and see if that's a little more flattering maybe. No, I like the old one better. We're going back. I don't know. See if adding like a little bit of shadow there looks nice. My position, yeah. You know, I think it looks good. If I was shooting this as a scene, it would look really good. But this is gonna be a profile picture. You're just gonna see my face. Hi, it's me from 3 days later. Basically what happened was the more and more that I took the photos and kept trying, they just were not turning out great. There wasn't enough light in the room for the camera to pick up a high quality photo. It was getting really absurdly humid and hot, so I just got redder and sweatier as I went on, and my hair was becoming a mess, and I realized I just needed to take a break. It clearly was not working at all. I just needed to come back to it later. You see now the actual photo on my YouTube page and how that turned out. It wasn't the next day, but I believe it was the following morning I went and took that photo. And actually, I mean, I can just show you guys the setup here. I did end up using the window as my key source, but all I did in return was put up this giant bounce to fill in the other side. And like, if I was less limited on tools, I really would, and time, I'd really would have liked to have a little bit more level on this side of my face, so it's not such an aggressive cut off there. I just wanted something new. I wanted to exercise my lighting skills a little bit without having to have a huge setup, so really the mission of the video was accomplished. This video is also kind of the first step into a longer series of videos, at least a couple, that I want to make about lighting without lights, using what's around you just to shape that and work with what you have. When you're limited with resources like me, but you have windows and cheap bounce surfaces, you can still make great stuff. And it's something that I forget, and I think that a lot of people in my situation also forget. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'm gonna have some new stuff coming your way soon, and I appreciate the continued support in the meantime. See you.